Right, hopefully this is all going to work. I've had a few technical hitches with the visualizer and the sound, but hopefully we are there now, fingers crossed. So, handwriting session. Hopefully you've done your pizza dough boogie by now, ready to do your handwriting. So it is Wednesday, the 10th of February 2021. So just like all our other handwriting sessions, I would like you to pause the video, copy down the date somewhere on a piece of paper at home. Okay, so Wednesday the 10th of February 2021. Be really careful when you write down the word Wednesday because it's quite a tricky word to spell. So pause and then come back. All right, well done for doing that. Now you're probably wondering why I've only got the zigzag family, zigzag letter family up on my board behind me. And that's because the word that we are doing today has got 4 letters, but all of the letters come from the other 3 families. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what the word is yet, because the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to read through list 3 like we've done every day so far. So let's do it in a different order this time. So watch my finger and read the word when I point to it. At, good. Can, but, we, all, his, that, good, but, with, we, can, his, that. Okay, and it is the word that we are focusing on today. So we can see it's got the letter T, it's got the letter H, the letter A, and another T. Okay, now those letters come from these 3 families. So I'm going to go back to my visualizer and I'm going to show you under there so that you can see it better. So the letter T, which family do you think the letter T is part of? Well done, it is a ladder letter, and there it is just there, we can see. So the letter T, remember we start on the line every time. Okay, so we start on the line, we go up the tall ladder, down the tall ladder and flick, then we take our pens off or pencils off and we cross. So starting on the line, we go up the tall ladder, down the tall ladder and flick, take your pens or pencils off and cross. So just very quickly, let me show you. So starting on the line, up the tall ladder, down the tall ladder and flick, take my pen off and cross. Okay, so have a go at practicing the letter T for me, please. All right, so after the letter T, in the word that, we know it is the letter H because it makes the sound. So the letter H, what family of letters is that from? That's right, it is a one-armed robot letter. And here it is over here. So have a look at it. We start on the line and we go up to the top of the robot's head. We go down the robot, then we go up and over his arm, down and flick, remembering to go all the way up to the robot's head, because otherwise, if you don't, it looks like a letter N. All right, so looking at my board, starting on the line, we're going up the robot's body up to his head, then we're coming down the body, then we're going up and over his arm, down and flick. And you can see that I've gone all the way up to the top of his head there, because if we don't, it looks like a letter N, doesn't it? So we have to make sure we go up to the robot's head. So watch me one more time before you have a go. Starting on the line, up to the robot's head, down, up and over his arm, down, flick. Okay, you have a go at doing that for me. And then after the sound, it is the A sound. Now we've done lots of practice of the letter A, haven't we? And it is our caterpillar letter family. So here it is over here, the letter A. We start on the line, we go up to the caterpillar's head and stop, curl around his body, down and flick. So I think you're really good at this one now. So just watch me quickly. Starting on the line, curl up to the caterpillar's head and stop. Curl all the way back around his body, down and flick. And then once you've practiced the A sound, the letter A a few times, we're back to the letter T. So you can practice the letter T a few more times. So just a reminder in case you've forgotten, starting on the line, up to the top of the long ladder, down the long tall ladder, flick, take my pen off, cross. Okay, so have a go at doing that for me as well. And then we're going to put all those letters together and we're going to spell the word that. So at that. So making the sound first of all. So I need my letter T. So starting on the line, up the tall ladder, down the tall ladder and flick, take my pen off, cross. Then the letter H. Starting on the line, we're going up to the robot's head, down the robot's body, up and over his arm, down, flick. Then the A sound. Starting on the line, I'm curling up to the caterpillar's head and I'm stopping. I'm curling all the way around his body, down and flick. And then the T sound. So another T. Starting on the line, up the long tall ladder, down the tall ladder and flick. Take my pen off and cross. Now you can see that all of my letters are sitting on the line. Remember what we said about these letters being lazy. Okay, so they're all sitting on the line. And you can see that I've tried to keep my two T's the same size, and my H is a similar size as well, and my A is a similar size. Okay, so it's really important that you try and keep your writing all as similar as you can. We don't want massive letters and then small letters, okay? So really try with that when you are practicing your handwriting, okay? So we're experts now at writing the word that. So now, just like always, we're going to put it into a sentence. And the sentence I want you to have a go at writing is, I had that sweet. I had that sweet. Okay, so it's only got 4 words. I had that sweet. Okay, so don't forget your sentence rules. Don't forget your handwriting, but pause the video now and have a go. I had that sweet. Right, how did you get on? Brilliant, I imagine. Okay, so what's the first word? Shout it out to me. Good, it is the word I. Now it's our tricky word I because we're talking about ourselves. So I. I'm going to start on this side because that's where we always start our writing, on the line. So I. What do I need to remember before I write the next word? Good, my finger space. Had. Can you sound out the word had for me? Had. Good. Now another opportunity there for you to practice the letter H. So we know how to do it. Starting on the line, up to the robot's head, down, up and over his shoulder, over his arm and flick. So another Okay, we're experts at this now. So curl up to the caterpillar's head and stop, all the way around his body and flick. And what's the last sound? D. Good. So starting on the line, curl up to caterpillar's head and stop, all the way around his body, up, down, flick. I had. Okay, what was the next word? That. Okay, now we've just practiced that. We're experts at it. So it's a T, it's a H, it's an A, and it is a T. Okay, so at that. I had that. What was the last word? I've forgotten it. Sweet. Good. Sweet. So if we sound it out, sweet. Sweet. Good. So I'm going to start with a S. No, I can't fit it in there. There's not enough room there. So I'm going to come back down to my line underneath and S. So we curl up to the caterpillar's head, and then we snake around the body, and the snake starts to slither away. Then it is a woo. So starting on the line, we go up, we zigzag once, we zigzag twice, we flick, and then the E sound. So 2 E's. And then the last sound is a T, another T. Lots of practice today with that sound. And what goes at the end? A full stop. Good. So even the full stops are lazy. They like to sit on the line as well. So I had that sweet. Okay, fantastic. Don't forget, keep practicing. But super session today. Well done, everybody.